will, of course, at some point in the very distant future, will be finally done. I say very distant future, it's not actually that much of a distant future at this point. And look at our numbers. Well, you wanted to go on the ground. A little flying mage. And that's what you got. I hope you're happy about yourself. It's just like, yeah, that was my last dream. To not fly around like a little idiot, but to die on the ground. To a good proper person should. Almost there. Over half there, so I'm not as well in the world, as far as I'm concerned. 1 and what, a half run or something is all we are going to need. So at least I would assume, going off the numbers. Well. It's always nice when a goal nears its completion. That's all otherwise. What would be the point of even doing so? I see the big force getting suspiciously closer. A good state to be in if I've ever heard one. And I said that 100 seems to be the biggest stone we can get though. And that is kinda sucky, isn't it? If only they would give us a bit bigger, things would be so much easier for us. Anything else? Just have to take it as it is. Big 4. That is a very good start, if I've ever seen one. Since we have a very clear-cut goal, we also don't necessarily need to finish. I mean, this as soon as basically we hit the big 5, we can just go on our merry way. Without having any realistic reason to stay around. And then we need to deal with the last boss. This one, what? Another like what, 90,000? Technically maybe less than that if we count the smaller numbers as well, but yeah. Can't be asked to even look at them. Like it's a trap, it's full of slimes, oh my god, we're all gonna die. It's like, nah, not really though. Not really at all. But that goes so fast to say that there's a very low chance of us actually dying to this ship. Hello again, night. We haven't seen each other in at least a minute or so. Hope you didn't miss me too badly. Yeah, even if they do shield themselves oh so nicely, and it doesn't really change the outcome now, does it? Sadly, the knights don't really seem to understand that particular point. I think that's such a good point. A reasonable point even, one could say. How the fuck did that work? I don't even know. But I'll just fucking take it as it is. As one has to do sometimes. I really want. really wanna pull me in, fucking fine, man. Even if you fucking first. I hate those little pulley things sometimes. They make my job so much harder than it absolutely needs to be. But well, what can I do? For some reason this kinda always tries his best. Being as annoying as he potentially can be. Oh, well, look at that. Actually have achieved our goal, haven't we? Oh, fortuitous. See? I told you I hadn't done this before. I never could be asked to do it. Well, who likes myself achievement every once in a while? And I even got one more level up out of it. Let's equip the suspiciously nice little goddess ring. And he's doing his usual thing as he always does. And as usual, he's like, well, why wouldn't I have a barrier? Do you think I'm stupid? I mean, to be fair, kinda, yeah, but... Well, you tried. Oh, you did destroy his fucking barrier. And then we have to do this shit again. Ah. For some reason, I have a distinct feeling I'm not gonna be impressed with your new form. Sucky, isn't it? Wasting all of it for the lightning effects. Fucking shit, we are going forward and fucking leaving in the fucking face. So even my mana is somewhat limited. You need to draw you somewhat closer, I see. Otherwise it's just going to be somewhat annoying to do. Why don't you run away from me, bitch? I fucking hate it. I forgot that that can happen, and it's annoying. Also, that cost me the rest of my fucking the money assets. Nice moment of get wrecked again, because we all know it is how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to get wrecked. And it is what I was the first time, very much so. Now I can finally relax. Sadly, kaboom! Get wrecked. Could be so easy. That was a good guy. It can't be indeed, but it is. because he kind of would like to get some more power. Yes, it's okay, Kakudori, I know. It's the problem. Well, for me, that is. Well, I mean, who the fuck is supposed to help you? I'm not gonna fucking help you. You guys are kind of, well, getting dealt with, I hope. Just tell what, just kill him. Well, to be fair, he is quite a bit of a bastard. Yes, no denying that particular part. Not gonna lie. And another fucking barrier. He is indeed a mage, of course he would. That is pretty fucking annoying. This is not good looking good. It bangs. which is actually a good point. Power without any sort of actual roll for that power is a pretty damn corrupting thing to have. DTs, which is gonna be, for my life, a little bit more difficult, isn't it? Well, I mean, we all knew it would be annoying. He's going to prove the point. I don't fucking remember how to do this boss fight. That is also going to be a problem. I'm not the sort of haha problem, but more like an oh god, that's gonna make my life not easy at all, is it? Thanks for showing me your core. They were very nice of you. They made that. This time you got your core out a little bit faster, eh? That's very nice of you. Gonna fucking fall for this trick again, bitch. I've seen it once. It didn't impress me. Oh, I really would like to not get hit by that. Bitch. Oh, shit. I hate it when attacks happen. Show me your innards, bitch. He's not happy. Also, he's called Kane Dam. Oh god, no. Oh, damn tower. That's one hell of a memory. Damn you, how could you? I was supposed to be a god. Well, but you were kinda sucky god, so I kinda just got rid of you. I know, I'm pretty certain I made the right choice. And to be fair, this was actually the only boss fight I didn't remember very well, because, well, even if you play through the game 3 times, you only have to deal with this one once. Plop. You may have said a bit too much to drink before you started. Now he's like, oh no, I'm drunk and fallen. Help. Well, I mean, come on. Have you kind of forgotten what the goddess's plan was from the very get-go? I mean, the only one who had a realistic chance of stopping them, apart from the obvious enemies, would have been, well, quite literally you. But you're kind of busy lying around on the ground being dead now, don't you? Don't take that from me, I kinda like that, Monica. Well, to be fair, there's really no alternative option, is there? They kinda have to do this, otherwise, I don't know. Things would be rather strange, wouldn't it? By the time he starts, that is. But it's still not going to make Toal very happy about it. In fact, I would say he's very unhappy about it. To be fair, the goddesses sealing away the Black Pearl and themselves would be a rather important plot point, so to speak. Actually, now that I think about it, I do think I vaguely remember wasn't there even an anime towards the series? I seem to remember something animated that seems to not be from the original I'll have to look that up at some point. I have a distinct feeling I should. Oh, no more mnemonic power for you. Just rather sad. It was such a nice little power thing. The problem with that grand hope is of course the fact that the human lifespan is rather limited. So, you know, if they are goddesses, and they say they're gonna sleep for a long time, from their perspective, that's the same as when an elf said, yes, I'll be around soon. That could mean they'll be around in, you know, a matter of a few weeks, or it could mean they are around in a matter of a few months, because they really have a fucking sucky sense of time. Compared to, of course, the simple human who's like, well, I kinda assumed you'd be here, you know, in an hour or so. Well, food's gone mad now, but, well, I guess we can still hold a party. Oops, you know, we're old as fucking stones at this point, but it doesn't matter, does it now? Now, of course, there's one particular path that humanity has always somewhat chosen to overcome the limitations that time apply on us, apart from, you know, certain emperors of the past trying to overcome it with mystical medicine and whatever not. And it is, of course, the simple path of creating offspring, which means that some part of you at least will remain into the future. Means, Unica, you really should get busy, you know, begging the living shit out of any male you find. Create lots and lots and lots of offspring. And then teach them that they are supposed to be waiting for the goddess, and make sure they don't fucking forget that, because humanity has a tendency to do so. I can use many cases where humanity sealed the great evil away, and a few generations later people used the seeding stones as footballs, because, well, nobody actually remembered that those were seeding stones and rather important. Humanity. They're really not good at planning in the long run. You can kind of see why, you know, the knife population kind of looks down on that. Yeah, the knife population never were the heroes to save the day then. To be fair, humanity also is the villain that kind of brought the end days forward, but usually we also the ones that stop it. I'm just saying, you know. Yeah, it's not really going to be you that is gonna deal with the aftermath of the demonic rise. It is a job for a certain adventurer above and beyond what an adventurer should actually be. A certain redhead that's going to be born into the future. To be, well, the chosen one. And the chosen one. And the chosen one. And the chosen one. Nice to say, she's just really good at being chosen. Nobody can argue with that particular point. Ooh, books, have you tried imparting it on every fucking surface you can find, including stone and metal? It has a tendency to live quite a bit longer than books. But to be fair, our own human history, we do have quite a nice amount of very old books. However, paper has a tendency to, well, rot away if not stored properly, and yeah, I'd rather do the whole, Gilgamesh saga thing and put it on fucking stone. That seems so much more reasonable. He's very politely trying to imply that he leave or left behind a little gift for, said a certain red-headed adventurer. That will finally bring us up to play then Ys 1-2. But to be fair, that's kind of considered quite a bit of a neutral combo at this point anyway. Would be rather bullish of me to just play one and then not the other. Which I do believe is a rather nice next goal for us to go for. Along with these now a few more information that are probably good to keep in mind. Like the simple fact that, well, goddesses are rather wingless. Well, still on the fucking ground. And I think, well, there'll be lots and lots and lots more humans on the ground as well in the foreseeable future. Although to be fair, the population seems to be a bit too small to, ensure the necessary genetical seed to create a whole civilization. But then again, you can interbreed with the Darklings, potentially, which would give a bit more. I don't know, to be fair, it's a nice, fine game. One must say. Easy enough to get into because, well, its control scheme is relatively simple. And so long as you're not really trying to challenge yourself by playing the game on the fucking higher difficulties, not at all that unfair. Although I would probably recommend not necessarily playing the Clawman on any of the higher difficulties in the beginning, as that would rather lead to an unfortunate last boss battle that's going to feel very, very unfair, comparatively speaking. Which is already a lot more annoying when you play it on normal, let alone harder. You also unlock perks mode, like an arena mode and time slot mode, and you can earn some points there that you can then spend to unlock even more shit. I never bothered with that because I was basically just in it for playing it once, so I kinda get an overview of what sort of a story background they're going to give you for what's going to happen in these 1 and 2. And after that it does kind of become a bit of a weird mess. Also because poor Adol has to find some good excuses to be the chosen one over and over again. But it worked out pretty well, I'd say. Yes, yes. To be fair, the books did kind of last until they were needed. As well as a certain silver sword did last until it was needed. I guess that's one of the advantages of having magic. Because otherwise those books would not have survived that long. I can tell you that much. Continued in ancient years vanished. Oh man, thank you for playing. Indeed. Because if you look at it from a chronological point of view, and this is the very, very beginning of the whole of years. In other words, there's a lot more to it. Well, I think we have done pretty good. Today is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, probably, mostly because, well, even I'm not really that comfortable with being awake from such an early hour on. But hey, at least with some luck, I think the internet is willing a bit more than it was yesterday. Then we might find ourselves in a nice position where we can actually play some more of the good old, very good old years. Perhaps, we'll see, For the moment though, I will have to prepare to, well, get some things done today, including but not limited to getting some shopping done, as I would rather have some food in the fridge. And since I have the nice opportunity to do this as early as when the store actually opens, that is going to make my life probably a little bit easier, I would say. With that said so, I shall bid everyone adieu for the moment.